Last season was underwhelming to say the least. Our starter QB helped teams set interception records, our replacement QB kind of helped pull us out of the dumps, but in the end, we only managed to secure a bowl game win. Things are even crazier this season though, as the conference lottery shakeup is once again in full swing, landing Oklahoma State directly into the MAC conference, while the Big 12 has picked up teams like Georgia Southern and Stanford. Can a weaker conference be what OSU needs to turn things around? Only time will tell, and this schedule is certain to provide an interesting season of Oklahoma State football. Welcome back everybody to year 2 of the Oklahoma State Cowboys Dynasty. We are here at the All-State Kickoff Classic against the Rainbow Warriors from Hawaii. Last year was a really difficult season for Oklahoma State. Another middling halfway season, even a little worse than their year prior. Gordon got a 4-yard rush. Many believe it is due to the switch at quarterback, the switch of offensive coordinator, the switch of an entire playbook, as Dave Davidson constantly tried to find a playbook that would work for the season. Well, here they are. They put together a hopefully impressive crew for this time around. Garrett Rangel is taken off. He's gotten out of there with a 15-yard rush. We saw there exactly what the Cowboys tried to do at the end of last season, and it looks like what they're going to do for this season as well, which is focus on the run. Now, this was a pass-heavy team for most of last season. It is something interesting for us to focus on. We'll have to see if it works out here at the All-State Kickoff here in Dallas, Texas. Gordon's got it. Gordon swept around. He's broken free. There isn't anybody who's going to come close to Ollie Gordon. Pistol Pete's going crazy on the side. Gordon gets it in for the first points of the day. An amazing breakaway rush. Look at it. The boys are ecstatic today. They have got something to prove this season. And they've got an entire new set of challengers to go up against. Because Oklahoma State, as you are well aware, is no longer a part of the Big 12 Conference. They are now part of the Mid-American Conference with a whole host of other teams chosen via lottery. It's a big shakeup all across the NCAA football world this season. We'll have to see how it shakes out in the end. Of course, this is a big game. The first game of the year always sets the tempo, and so far, Oklahoma State's already doing a little better than they did last season, opening up against North Texas at Stillwater. There's a flag on the play, though. Roughing the passer. That's just going to give the Rainbow Warriors a good chance to go ahead and even this one up at 7-7 here in the first quarter. Mike Gundy just confirmed with the ref to see exactly who it was, because I'm sure whoever it was is going to get a nice talking to once this drive is over. Rainbow Warriors lined up, spread out, looking for a pass. Got some men open, but none of them. Shager got absolutely rocked down by Jonathan Ryan. We'll have to see if the Rainbow Warriors can make this count. They've got the defensive penalty. It basically gives you a whole new lease on life, especially this far down at the goal line. They've got everybody spread out again, but they're just going to hand it off, and Hines is brought down for no gain, and that's going to bring us into the second quarter. Oklahoma State is at 7, Hawaii 0. And here we are in the second quarter. Hawaii going up against what was last year's number 1 ranked defense. They've really spread out trying to mix up the plays. Just a quick dump off to the halfback. Tries to get some yardage, but doesn't really get anywhere. That's going to be 4th and goal. If Hawaii chooses not to go for it, this is going to be considered a very successful drive for Oklahoma State. And they're just going to go ahead and take their field goal. Amazing that the defense was able to hold it so close to the goal line. And it is good, bringing us to 7-3, and it's going to let Oklahoma State start another drive. Georgia and Ole Miss about to go to the half. Ole Miss up 17-7. The Oklahoma State Cowboys once again taking the field here for another hopefully successful offensive drive. But Gordon just got chased down there. They knew exactly what was coming. And Oklahoma State still sticking with this no-huddle offense. As you know, they were awarded the most prestigious title of most well-conditioned team in the Big 12 and potentially the entire college football world last season. best conditioned team. They couldn't transfer that into wins, but hey, the team of last year, you're going to take what awards you can get, you know? Dumps it off. Rangel just sees some space. He's going to go for it and gets tripped up trying to slide, but he made the first down anyway. This is already a better performance for Rangel than it was anybody else. Bowman, of course, wanted to hit the field again last year, but was not able to do so, so he just went ahead and got out there and got drafted into the NFL. Despite a less than sterling senior year performance, he was drafted in the 5th round by the Miami Dolphins. Pretty big move going from Oklahoma all the way to Miami. But apparently they thought they could use him and make some good use of him out there. Rangel, of course, now has the starting job by default. His season last year may not have been as good or as impressive as anybody wanted it to be, but he apparently proved worthy, especially towards the end of the season there, that it was worthwhile to keep him up front and up top. Still going no huddle. It's a 2nd and 12. Where are you going to go with this? Up to the side. Blaine Green managed to catch that one. 16 yards, just barely got his foot in. Didn't look like he was going to be able to hold on to it, but he did. Garrett Rangel is so far 2 for 2. You never know when that interception is going to show up, though. It is pretty sneaky how those things just sneak up on you. Gordon was hoping to get a block, but the defender just snuck right by. Didn't care, said, I'm not going to stop for nothing. I know exactly who I'm going after today. Rangel's getting ready at 2nd and 7. Trying to buy some time, hopefully give him something to work with. Up the middle, Arlen Bruce IV with a great reception here at the kickoff. And that just brings the Cowboys even closer to getting to the inside here. Scoring another touchdown. If they can, this will at least let their other opponents in the Mid-American Conference know that they are here and they are ready to play. Rangel with his first touchdown of the season, and he brought it in himself. Some great blocking from his lineman. Managed to just break on through there and get exactly what he needed. Almost got slammed, but he made it in. That's going to bring us into 14 and 3. It's an exciting season all across the college football world. Lotteries being held just to purely see, will you stay in the same conference? Will you be moved to another? And if you are moved, where are you going to be moved to? Well, Oklahoma State found out where they were going to be moved. Hopefully it'll give them a bit of an easier season. Maybe even give them a chance to go up against a bigger conference next year. That is, if they can win out. If they can't get good here, it's going to be an issue. Mike Tressel, of course, of note, coaching his first game here at Hawaii. Not a great start, but hey, Dave Davidson didn't have a great start last season either as offensive coordinator, so it always takes a little bit of time before you can truly shine. Empty backfield again. Everyone just loaded out. Got Gordon in motion here, trying to chase out on him. But there's someone over there, Bruce. Bruce was able to get out, but there is a flag on the play. And they had some offensive pass interference. Now it's going to move it to 2nd and 20. Going the wrong way here, boys. If you want to even this thing out. Even Mike Gundy's saying, that's not the way these boys are trying to play. I know that's not how they're trying to play here. Once again, spread out. Got Gordon in the backfield with him this time for a little bit of extra help, though. Nobody's open. Bruce is, though. Bruce, once again, nobody was protecting him, and he got absolutely slammed off the field for that one. Once again, it's the same issue as when you're pressing a guy you know is going to beat you. When you just leave him and chase after everybody else, that's who the quarterback's going to go to. He's going to see that you completely forgot there was a man even there. Taylor Shetron, the freshman recruited just last year with his first college touchdown. It's got to feel good for him, especially because it brings the Cowboys back ahead one more time. Now it's just up to kick. 21-17, going near to the fourth quarter. We've still got a good ball game on our hands, folks. Georgia, Ole Miss up there. You see Georgia came back from behind, was able to pull out the 1-point win, get themselves a great start to their season. Love to see what they do. It looks like everybody's bunched up. Mismatch on the defense. Let's see if they can get something. Nope, taken down. 3rd and 12 now. Well, even a field goal would put this out of range for the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Big 3rd and 12 as the clock continues to wind down. Looks like Oklahoma State is content to just wheel this one out. Want to get some more points for the record books, but hey, this is what you got to do. Down to the wire there. Out to the side. Stewart couldn't get the toe touch grab. That's going to bring up 4th and 12. Probably just going to go ahead and kick a field goal at this point. Keep it well out of their range. That's if you can make it from here, though. Big kick is up. And no good. It was short. Just kicked a little too high. Had the air, not the distance. Fell, just inches short. Hawaii could come back and tie this one up. A massive interception. Hawaii had a chance to come back and tie this one up after Oklahoma State missed the field goal. Couldn't drain enough time off the clock. A massive interception for Oklahoma State has put this game firmly back in their hands. And just taking that curled out. Oklahoma State takes a timeout. Looks like they want to get a little bit more time on the field. Eaton managed to make the field goal from this far out, 31-23, and that's going to end the game for us. Here at the All-State kickoff here in Dallas Cowboy Stadium in Dallas, Dave Davidson has returned to Texas, and not only has he returned to Dallas, he has done so with aplomb. Big win coming out of the Rainbow Warriors. It's a brand new season for Oklahoma State. Let's see what they can do with it. That's going to do it today for Oklahoma State Cowboys Dynasty. Thank you.